at the Las Vegas town hall she attended, a Hispanic voter told Kamala that he's got some big concerns about the way she treated Biden. So that's kind of interesting. Here's what happened there.
Right now, leaning towards Trump, but I haven't made a decision. I'm also concerned about the way I feel President Biden was pushed aside.
A poco tiempo de las elecciones.
And so close to the elections, I believe these are extraordinary circumstances.
Given how close we are to the election. So,
Univision.
La pregunta, Mario.
And Mario's question?
The question, Mario.
La pregunta es,
So the question is, how can you clarify this whole process?
What a nightmare. We got to listen to
And how you were elected.
Sure. First of all, thank you for being so candid and allowing me to answer the question. Thank you.
You're welcome.
President Biden made a decision that I think history will show was probably one of the most courageous that a president can make.
Which
is
he was forced out of office.
That was his point up to the question.
Not courageous. He was forced. And even after being forced, he still maintained he wasn't going to leave under any circumstances at first. Remember that?
He still thinks he's the one that wins. I'm telling you, please, when Donald Trump wins, I want the Joe Biden
he will
tour of I Told You So.
Yeah, he will do that. He'll do that. I tried to tell these people I was the only one who could beat Donald Trump. He will be doing that. And it's so amazing that they think, again, they insult us at every step. They insult our intelligence. It was just a couple months ago when all this happened, Putin. We know this was not a courageous move. We know it wasn't his decision because his decision was shared many, many, many times.
Think of that. It seems like
he was going nowhere.
How long ago does that seem like forever ago?
It does. Seems like it's ancient history. That's how much of a nightmare she is. She's made 2 months seem like 20 years. Oh, man.
That's for sure.
Let's let her finish here, if possible.
Which is he decided to put country above his personal interests.
No, he didn't.
And he made that decision. He within that same period of time, supported my candidacy and urged me to run. He and I have been partners for the last 4 years as his vice president to him as the president. And I am honored to have earned the Democratic nomination.
Except you didn't.
I am
Pause
honored.
it again.
Oh, my gosh.
I mean, here we go. Lie after lie after lie. He courageously stepped aside. It was all up to him. He made the decision.
Encouraged me to run.
Encouraged me, and then I earned the nomination. She didn't earn anything. She didn't earn a single thing. She was given it on a silver platter. She was given the nomination. Wow.
There hasn't been, to my knowledge, there technically hasn't been a vote for her.
No, not a single one. No, there hasn't been any vote for her. People got on a conference call and they were told,
forced. Yeah,
okay, look, we're supporting Kamala. Okay, it's too late to do anybody else. So just get on board. And they did.
Yeah.
And they did. All right, let's see.
I am honored to have the endorsement of people from every walk of life. You will probably find that I probably have a bigger coalition of people who couldn't seem to be more different than each other, who have come together around my candidacy. From 200 Republicans who worked with and for both Presidents Bush, John McCain,
who really
Mitt Romney,
aren't Republicans,
including Liz Cheney, the former congresswoman, and her father, the former vice president, Dick Cheney, who was supporting me.
Oh, wow.
Former members,
really special.
very esteemed members, inclling generals of the national security community. I have the endorsement and support of Alberto Gonzalez, most recently, who, of course, was Attorney General. I have the support of people from every background, and I believe this is the reason why.
Alberto.
Okay.
It is incredibly important, and I know you, and I can see you are a patriot. that
you
we
know
have
that?
the President of the
You don't know
United
that.
States who honors the oath that they take to support the Constitution of the United States.
Oh, my God.
There is a
can't.
huge contrast in this election.
Yeah, there is. Yes.
Donald
That's
Trump
correct.
has said he will be a dictator on day one.
No, he is not.
Many people
okay,
come from
I can't.
backgrounds and countries of origin, and we know what that means when you're talking about someone who wants to be president of the United States and wants to be a dictator. And what that means in terms of taking freedoms from their people.
Oh, for gosh
Donald Trump has
sakes.
said he would
This is
weaponize the
unreal.
Department of Justice against his political enemies. I urge
No,
you to look at
that's
Project
what you have already
2025,
done.
And you will see
That's incredible.
he will strip the Department of Justice of its independence and put in
Can you
and
believe
hire
this?
across the board,
Unbelievable.
The
instead
nerve,
of
the
career
gall.
public servants, his people.
Okay, I can't. All
Who
right,
are-
please stop. I just. Wow. Wow. That is staggering. Everything they're doing, they're blaming on him.
Yep.
And we
Everything.
knew that was the case, but it's amazing to still see it.
I think.
Wow. Let's flash back to Kamala's vision for the Justice Department she was just talking about. Check this out. Cut 10.
And will put the Department of Justice of the United States back in the business of justice. We will double the Civil Rights Division and direct law enforcement to counter this extremism. We will hold social media platforms accountable for the hate infiltrating their platforms because they have a responsibility to help fight against this threat to our democracy.
We don't
And
have a
if you
democracy.
profit off of hate, if you act as a megaphone for misinformation or
Listen to
cyber
this.
warfare, if you don't
If I-
police
okay.
your platforms,
Right.
we are going to hold you accountable
Oh, my.
as a community.
Isn't that interesting?
That is interesting.
Huh.
Almost.
Wow.
Huh.
So the Department of Justice isn't going to be so independent under
No, they are not.
a Kamala Harris
No, they are
administration.
not. It's almost as if they were going to weaponize it.
Almost like that.